14 years, 6 months in this great house. We're selling the house today. Good day, YouTube. Here is an update on where I've been and what we've been doing. We sold our house finally a week ago, completely sold, so that house is done. This is the new property that we're going to buy. We're already living in it, but we haven't closed because there's a barn in the back. This is 4.5 acres in Colorado Springs that the barn needs some attention. We actually had a contractor this week fix a few things, but let me show you the property that we will be buying in just a week or two, hopefully sooner rather than later. This is it. Hi, Molly. 4.5 acres. This is the entrance. We call this the forest area. Come on. I'm going to clean up all these trees. That island that you see here in the middle of the road, I cleaned that yesterday. It was really dirty, so I cleaned that up yesterday. I'm going to do the same with these trees so you can actually see the trunks of the trees. Our daughter's in town. We had dinner last night with our son, daughter. She's here for the weekend. We're going to Breckenridge today. Come on. This is the area that we call the forest. This tire swing is solid. It was here when we moved in. The house was built in 1972. Come on. And my pug, Molly, is going to drop maybe 2 pounds with all of the walking that she's had. We've been in the house for a week. So this is a cool area. I'm thinking right here, Molly, hey. Eventually I'd like to build right over here a cement patio with a fire pit right here. That is the house and the property goes over there, so I'll show you little by little. We're gonna have to plant trees over here because those barns on that side are not ours. We want to separate that. And we do have a view here of Pikes Peak and the Front Range. I'll show you that in a moment. You see all the way over there. That's Pikes Peak, and we have some incredible sunsets here. The neighbors right over there, I don't know if you can see the fence line, they have 2 horses, so they come out every day. This is the barn that we want to restore. The problem is it's not in good shape, and the lender said it's a safety hazard, so we already put some money into it. Hopefully it passes. The worst case scenario is we have to tear it down to complete the loan, and that's not what we want to do. You have an old, very old tree that's down right there. It actually looks very nice. Some rolling hills over there. This is the back of the house. It's got 2 bedrooms on top. To me, it's barn style. My wife says it's more like a loft, 2 bedrooms. It's got a lot of space. The people that sold us the house live over there. And that second shed over there is not ours. That's on their property line. Let me show you one more thing. There's my truck. that I bought for $1,000 when I was stationed in Alabama in the year 2000. Then you have these beautiful, huge trees. This is the new chapter of our lives. There's the view. There's the infamous Saturn, which in 2018 I'm going to get rid of it. Turkeys, anyone? We are now in Breckenridge, and it's between rain and sleet with cold up here. It's really nice. It's about 10,000 feet elevation. Once we close on the house, I'll give you more details about that in the plan. I'm here with my daughter. She invited my wife and I to Breckenridge for a movie. It's called Holden On, H-O-L-D-E-N on, 2 words. When she was a senior in high school 2 years ago, she got involved in this project with her teacher, and she was touched about this project. The project is about an individual who was 19 years old, and he committed suicide. We just watched the film, and it actually had a lot of details that I wasn't aware of, such as that he had schizophrenia. And then also some, unfortunately, some drugs that were involved in his life between 18 and 19. In the end, the doctors said that this is what he had, and his family had a lot of support for him, his community, his friends. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough as he took his life. Clarissa did an art piece for this project 2 years ago, approximately, and it's here. At the same time, it's also featured at the end of the video. I'll see if she has some words in just a moment. As I transition in life, I have 8 months left on active duty in the Air Force. And I'm going back to being a community readiness consultant with social work. It's my calling. This movie here reminded me that I'm in the right place doing what I do, which is taking care of people. My audience, or my community, happens to be military, even though I like to help anybody, which is one of the reasons I created my YouTube channel. At the same time, being resilient. I think it's very important as individuals that we know we're never alone. I talked about anxiety. I made a video maybe 2 months ago, My Anxiety, My Peace. And I saw a doctor who gave me some medication. I'm currently off my medication. I just haven't had the need for it, and I feel really good. I'm at the My Peace part. It's one of those things that if I ever need assistance, whether it's medication or talking to a professional or a friend, I know that that's around. And this is something that my daughter has supported. When she was 17, 2 years ago, do you have anything to say?
I think that this movie is really awesome, and I think that many should look into it. It's called Holding On. You can check out the Facebook page. It's talking about just suicide and suicide prevention, and that there is help out there, and that it's okay to get help. I mean, we've gotten help. I've gone to therapy, and it really helps.
True. The first film that we saw, it's called #Will, WILL. Never heard of that one, but a great message as well. Unfortunately, it ended up with the tragedy of suicide. But it's one of those things that it's so important. If I, as an individual, or you as an individual, ever have challenges, which life is full of them, remember we're not alone, and hopefully we seek the help. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Take care.
Top sellers so that when they come back they get chips. It's a little bit more engaging.